Ugh. Hey, I'm just opening the coffee here. It's me again. I'm just going to, this is a quick video, about just talking about, dry mouth and dealing with, dry mouth and just feeling really thirsty with braces. Now, I don't know if a lot of people go through this because when I went to my orthodontist, he was very, very surprised that I was suffering from a dry mouth. And I should just add that this was in the beginning, so about 2 weeks into my braces. It was just a terrible dry mouth. I have talked about it in some of my videos, and he was very surprised because if anything, people that get braces, or at least in the beginning, they salivate a lot because your mouth thinks there's some food still stuck on your teeth, and so it will produce a lot of saliva to get rid of that. So with me, it was the complete opposite. It wasn't so much that I was thirsty because I would drink buttloads of water and nothing would happen to the inside of my mouth. So I'm just going to go through 4 things that might help some people, and again, these may or may not work for you. I'm going to tell you what worked for me, but some of these products were recommended to me by the doctor, by the pharmacist, so make that 6 things. The first thing is this Biotin moisturizing mouth spray. It is like this, and it says on here it's refreshes and moistens, provides moisturization for up to 2 hours, alcohol-free, sugar-free. So I don't know if this is because of the fact that I got the defective bottle. When I spray it, it's just a stream. It's not like a spray, and there's no way you can adjust this. So when I would spray into my mouth, it would just be like a straight stream, whereas I feel like if it was a spray, it would have been distributed evenly, inside my mouth, and it may have worked. So this thing, it didn't work for me. It was immediate because of course you have a lot of fluids in your mouth all of a sudden. But as soon as and it is safe to swallow obviously, but as soon as I swallowed it, the effect was gone. So that's one thing. If you want to pick up, if you've heard other good things about it, that's one thing you can try. The other thing that was suggested by my orthodontist was sucking on some hard candy, and especially sour candy. It'll make you produce more saliva. So I don't have it with me, but I got those ice breakers in they have the sour ones. With them, they tasted really good. They were great in the sense that I still had it in my mouth, so it would dissolve within 2-3 minutes. So while it was in my mouth, it was great. I was producing a lot of saliva, but again, as soon as the candy was finished, my mouth was dry again. So that's another thing if you want to try. The third thing recommended by a pharmacist is this gum. Now, you're not supposed to chew gum with braces because it's sticky, but the other thing, the good thing about this gum is it is sugar-free, and so, not sugar-free, sorry, I should say it's made with this ingredient, xylitol. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And essentially, it says here prevents cavities because normally regular sugar will have this ingredient that will, it'll stick to your teeth, and that's where bacteria thrive on. They feed on that. Whereas in this, it does not have that particular ingredient, so it prevents cavities. But I think it's better than regular gum. It stimulates salivation, and it says that on here. And yeah, it is sugar-free. Same thing with all 3 of these things that I've listed. While it was in my mouth, it was great. As soon as I was done with it, with gum, you can't chew that infinitely. So as soon as I was done with it, my mouth would become dry again. So those were 3 things. The 4th thing was again recommended by a pharmacist. It was celery sticks. Didn't work for me again. I should say that with the spray, this gum, and celery sticks, it's not like I had tried it for a super long time, which would be at least 3-4 days. I didn't try for that long, and maybe that's one of the reasons why it didn't work for me. But if you're gonna try it, do try it for longer periods than that. It might just be that I didn't stick with it long enough because I was too desperate. I was kind of looking for immediate relief. Now the last 2 things are what I would recommend. Obviously, drink a lot of water. I know I said that I would drink, like I would literally be drinking. I remember one particular Sunday I had 3 of these bottles and it was only noon and I was so thirsty. So I know I said that I would still feel thirsty, but the thing is, it's still going to do something. It's not like this is bad for you. Water is never bad for you. So drink a lot of water, because it could be that you are dehydrated and that it would take a while for you to feel the effects of the increased hydration. You know, my number one thing was, it was this. I'm out. This is from Shoppers Drug Mart. It's a Life brand. The orthodontist had given me the gum brand. Anyways, this is wax. I would recommend this. It took me a while to kind of make sense of it, because initially when I got this, yes, it was because, you know, your brackets do irritate your gums. And so initially that's what I would put it on for, to kind of get relief from that irritation. But I had this guest over one day and she also had braces, and she was like, you know, try wax on, because for the dry mouth, because when your brackets are irritating your gum, it also affects salivation, and so I feel like it decreases salivation, and this will not only soothe your gums, but it lubricates it, if that makes sense. So it's like, you know, your gums are really smooth, and then you have this harsh metal thing, and your teeth are really, remember, smooth too, right? And so you have this hard thing now, and if you put wax on it, it's like it's lubrication, so it just, I don't know really how to explain it, but when I put this on, like within a day, I was starting to feel better. And right now, I don't have this on right now, and I can still feel the irritation. It's been 2 months, and I still find them so irritating. I still get sores, which is why it's so important to drink a lot of water, because it will help heal the sores, both on your tongue and your gums. It will help heal the sores much faster. And obviously with this gum, with this wax, it will reduce the irritation of the sores and just of the brackets. So bottom line is, try the wax and drink a lot of water. And if there is some other things that you've tried, suffering from a dry mouth due to braces, leave them in the comments so then other people can kind of see those tips too. Yeah, and so that's it for today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.